Oh. Why, hello. Hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. What it do, and a wiggity what it do. I'm fucking ugly? Really? Fuck, man. I don't know how I'm gonna keep on going. Nobody's ever told me I'm fucking ugly before, dude. You're the first. You're the only person that's been honest enough to call it like you see it. Thanks for your bravery, long string of numbers guy. Oh man. Ass cream? I didn't offer you ass cream. I offered you ice cream. And I didn't even really offer it. I asked if you wanted it. That's not an offer. That's just a question. Who wants it? You love the new channel? Cool. Greetings from Germany. Greetings back to you, Germany. Watched a podcast the other day, about 6 months ago, and the changes compared to now. Watched a podcast the other day from about 6 months ago, and the change compared to now is amazing. Keep going on your journey. Cool. I mean, I'm doing my best, you know. You have dabs? Well, I'll trade you. I'd be happy to trade you some ice cream for some dabs, if that's the truth. If you genuinely have some dizzity diz abs, then I would be more than happy, you know, to give you a scoop or two of ice cream per door. And that's all there is to it. That's the offer. Time to pack that morning bowl. I slept in today. I haven't, I don't think I've slept a straight 8 hours in weeks, so I think I got about 8 hours of sleep last night, which is kind of nice. But, will I sign your hat when you're in Seattle? You'll give me the Jude Law treatment? Well, I'm going to be not in Seattle for a lot of those days, unfortunately. I'm going to Madeira for the 4th. So, yeah, I'm going to be in California. I think I fly in on the 1st. And I come back on the 5th. Dude, Crazy Joe, Joe Arpaio, there was always stories about green. Everybody's so mad, dude. Phone calls happen, man. Phone calls happen. And sometimes you gotta take them. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, phone call. I had to take a phone call, yo. Who called? An associate of mine. She's really nice. Her name's Nunya. Last name's Business. My roid dealer. Yeah, dude, my roid dealer. My roid dealer called. Wanted to make sure I was in the roids. Paul's parole officer called. Paul's too fat to be on roids. Our DP official sucks. Quit posting there then. Please. Unsubscribe from it and go to the shit one. Please. The last thing I'm ever going to do is beg for more people to join our Reddit. Reddit turns people into fucking completely irredeemable fucking drooling, blithering retards. So please, the less people that are posting over there, the happier I am. Just quit going there. Yeah, dude. Go to the nuclear fucking wasteland and post. Reddit is AIDS. Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. I don't blame you for not using Reddit. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that the social media for the show has a presence on Reddit, I probably would never go to Reddit. Just not my fucking ball of fucking wax. You sure you're not talking about 4chan? No, 4chan is, I mean, whatever, dude. 4chan is its own thing. 4chan is supposed to be cancer. And, like, the people there are aware that it's cancer. The people on Reddit, by and large, they're not aware of it. They're not aware that it's cancer. They think that they're, like, changing the world. They think that their, like, opinions are fucking uber important, and that's backed up with Reddit's weird upvote system. Like, your average Reddit user thinks upvotes are something they can go and spend at the store. Like, they're genuinely, they're proud of upvotes. And they're like, you're just like, well, what did that upvote get you? It's an example of one or more people agreeing with them enough to lazily hammer a fucking arrow that goes up. And that's really all it's worth. That's what it is. But Reddit seems to be unaware of that. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's irredeemable at this point. Like, it's an interesting idea, but the internet can't handle. It can't handle ratings. It can't handle you know, people rating shit. Yeah, dude. Beard oil, a little bit of beard balm. Brush it out. Yeah, dude, the Lebowski shirt. Got that at a weeaboo convention, dude. I think I played Thief: The Dark Project. Like, I think that's the first one, and maybe the second one. I don't know. I only have memories really genuinely playing one of the Thief games. So I always get annoyed that my beard grows out more than it grows down. Well, yeah, mine does too. I mean, you can tell, but you just gotta accept it. My beard is about 3 years old today. I've trimmed, you know, from the length here, but other than that, you cry every time Donnie dies, really? I never really found... I mean, it's sad, but I don't think it's presented as, like, the biggest travesty that ever happened, you know? It's more of a just the last speed bump that Walter and the dude have to go over. Donnie was indeed out of his element. That is true. What do you do if someone feeds meatballs with nails to my dog? Are you talking about all that, like, spookily wookily that's going around on the internet? Like, Antifa is putting nails in dog treats. Just watch your fucking dog. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just don't get all fucking outraged and scared every time one of these dumbass fucking stories pops up around the internet. I mean, I wouldn't let my dog eat shit off the fucking ground in a park anyway, without Antifa. So, I don't think Antifa has a problem with dogs. I think Antifa wants, well, if that's even genuine, which I don't even know if it is. I don't know if it's genuine or if it's just some kind of bullshit 4chan post that got picked up or some troll trying to fucking, you know, I still haven't heard one fucking news story about one person's dog dying from eating a fucking treat that had a nail in it due to Antifa. So calm down about it. It's just the thing this week that you're supposed to be scared about. There will be a new one next week. Don't worry. In Phoenix, Arizona, they experience 120 degree weather. How the fuck can people still deny climate change? I mean, when I lived in Phoenix, we hit 120 2 or 3 times in the 2 summers that I lived in Phoenix. So it's not really unheard of for that to happen in Phoenix. That being said, I don't know how many consecutive days they've had. Certainly we never had like 10 consecutive fucking 120 days. It was usually one day, you know. If that's happening, then yeah. But Phoenix has always been a goddamn oven. The thumbnail, yeah, dude. Wow, that is probably the best selfie I've ever taken, the thumbnail to this. Yeah, I mean, climate change really doesn't work that way. It doesn't work like, you can't just go like, look, it's warmer in this area, so therefore climate change. Climate change, the proof for climate change is in the aggregate of all of those things. We're talking about ocean acidity levels, ocean temperature, just the cycle of plants, like when they bloom and when they go fallow for the winter and when they come back. Insects and migration pattern, all, like, you take all of this shit that's dependent on the climate and you look at it. That's where the solid evidence for climate change is found. And in the trending data. If you look through the past, and we can measure the amount of carbon dioxide that was in the atmosphere in the past, we look at it now, we can see that it's just catastrophically different. And as far back as we can look, the trend of warming that we're going through now is steeper and more precipitous than any of the warming trends in the past. When people say the globe goes through cycles naturally of warming and cooling, they are absolutely right. They are absolutely right. The problem with this cycle of warming is that it's unprecedented in the history of the planet. It just hasn't happened as far back as we can test. So, yeah, dude, your tap water still comes out cold. Checkmate, dude. No climate change. Well, I don't really know anything about climate change, honestly. I don't really keep up with it. I don't know whether or not it's real or not. you know, I just haven't looked into it, you know. I have no opinion. Yeah, I'm no, you know, whatever. C'est la vie, my nigga. Sheesh. Sargoy. Sargoy, huh? Yeah, stupid ass phone call. It has not happened does not mean it's not natural, along with the fact that it's also decided by the Earth's position to the Sun, which always changes. The ice age is not due to carbon in the atmosphere. Okay. Alright, dude. You convinced me, bro. Every fucking climate scientist on the planet is wrong, and X Deathface 27A or whatever the fuck on the internet is right. You got it, bro. Dude, if you guys seen Bill Cosby doing the hey thing as he's being escorted back to jail in his trial? Have you guys seen that shit? Why does Ben always look so sad on DP, Portal? I don't know. Why don't you ask him? I don't get a chance to look at Ben much. I'm on the opposite end of the table from Ben, so I can't really see Ben during the show. So you'll have to ask him. What do you think about Sargon Slippery? I haven't looked into it. Was to keep his subscribers happy. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I suspect. I think that Sargon knows full well about climate change. He's an intelligent dude, so I think he knows that there's a gigantic scientific consensus, and he knows what's causing it and all of that. I don't believe for a second that a dude that's that smart and well-spoken and engaged doesn't know about climate, just hasn't never looked into it. Shill Bosby. What if he actually hasn't looked into it and isn't interested with it? You're being really uncharitable. The dude is a political commentator, and a giant political issue is climate change. So why would a dude that wants to cover political issues leave a gigantic hole in his knowledge when it comes to one of the biggest political issues of our time? Explain to me how that makes sense. See, he's not just a dude. Like, if we just grab some guy off the street who worked at a laundromat and didn't give a fuck about the news, and we pulled him aside and we were like, what do you think about climate change? Maybe that guy hasn't looked into it. But you're telling me that a dude whose whole channel is devoted to nothing but commentary on political problems, political issues, and politicians hasn't read a fucking word about climate change? Okay. I don't buy it. So, doesn't make any sense. Our climate records only go back 100 years. Yeah, dude, you're right. There's absolutely no way to test the climate on the planet during different periods of time, going back thousands and thousands of years. We haven't figured that out yet. We only started writing down the temperatures 100 years ago, guys. So we all need to shut the fuck up, because that's the hard fucking proof right there, dude. Somebody only started writing the temperatures down 100 years ago. So we gotta go with that. And it's totally normal for us to go wheedly within that 100 years, so. I love that shit, dude. You heard it here first, yeah. Fucking climate changed, fucking bunked right here. I'm not getting old, I am old. Let's just put it out there. So, not to completely and utterly defuse your little fucking attempt there, but I'm fucking old. I'm old. Have money because I wub you. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm old. I'm in my I guess my late 30s. 37. That's old. I'm old. I'm unattractive. Yeah, exactly. I'm old. 37 is old in comparison to probably if we took a fucking poll of ages in here and people were compelled to be honest and not just type 11, 9, 99, 2000. Yeah, there's a couple oldies in here. But you can see here come the 20s and here come hopefully the trolls. Oh, look, dude, a 1-year-old is watching. Great. I gotta clean up my fucking act, dude. 69. Cool, dude. What a cool age to reach. Well, here's the thing. What am I if I'm not old, but I'm not young? 37 is not young. So if I'm not old and am I middle-aged? Is that what I'm called? I'm a middle-aged man. Oh fuck. Can't I just be old? Can't I just skip to old? Do I have to be a middle-aged man? A man whose age is of a certain distinct number. Can't I just be something like that? I want to be a middle-aged man. No, dude. I don't want to be a middle-aged man, dude. I just don't like the term. I don't know why, but middle age, when I hear that term, when I hear the term middle-aged man or, middle-aged, I immediately conjure up images of somebody that's just like stuck in a rut, working a job that they hate, in a fucking marriage that's probably going to end in horrible divorce in 10 years or less. It just conjures images to me of like, well, I said working a job, so definitely not like Brett Keane. I lived, that's why I feel like I should be old, because I feel like I had my middle-aged period already. I already had, that part of my life. I did that. So can't I just be old now? No, I don't think companies should stop putting money into self-driving cars. I think that companies should hit the fucking gas pedal as fast and hard as they could. I think they should just reinvest every fucking dollar of profit that they make into making safe, sustainable driverless cars. Because the sooner that happens, the sooner it'll be when the eventual societal shift comes and nobody's driving anymore. And that means that we can stop having this horrifying number every year of people that die in car accidents. Like, let's just take a look. U.S. Car accident deaths. Let's take a look. The table below, okay, yeah. So it's just since, let's see. I mean, 321 million people have been killed in car accidents. Is that true? Is that even true? No, that's our population. Never read these tables stoned. Okay, let's see. The fatalities per 100 million. All right. So, yeah. From 2010 to 2012, there were 5,417 in-vehicle fatalities and 548 non-vehicle fatalities. So it's like, 2,000, 3,000 people a year. It's retarded. Let the idiots that can't drive or put on their seatbelts die, Paul. Their fault. It's so stupid. Because those people are on the road with people who are abiding by the rules, and they kill those people. So if you let those people drive like retards and cause traffic accidents, chances are there's going to be somebody who was driving safely swept up in that traffic accident, and they may die too. I wish that we lived in this like live and let live society that people seem to think we do, but we don't. We just don't, dude. We can't abide people acting stupid on the road because people who don't act stupid also share the road. If there was a separate road for retards, I'd be fine with it. If there was like a little IQ scanner at a fork in the road that sent the dumbest fucking retards to the right where they could all kill themselves over there, and the people actually interested in getting from A to B quickly and safely the other way, I'd be down for that. But that ain't gonna happen. So really the answer is take away people's ability to fucking make that mistake and replace them with something that doesn't make mistakes, or at least makes mistakes marginally compared to human beings. Because even safe drivers make mistakes that cause fatalities in other people. Even a safe driver can do something one time that's unsafe, can take their attention off the road for a split second, can, just have a lapse in judgment one time and cause a bunch of fatalities. Machines don't have lapses in judgment. They don't have lapses in attention, at least not usually. I mean, I guess machines can malfunction. But the idea is to remove that element of human error. It has to be 100% bug-free, which is virtually impossible. We're already living in a system that's not 100% bug-free. Because it has a human being driving a giant fucking screaming hunk of metal and fiberglass around. So, You don't think we can do better with machines? Much, much, much better? That's really all I'm looking for. And as time goes on, once the system is established, as time goes on, just like cars, it would seem, they're going to get safer. Programming will get better. The safety features will get more robust so that when these, hardware failures and shit happen, it's a soft landing. It just... A safe world is a boring world? Okay, well, I guess I can agree. Like, if you're to the point where you're just like wrapping yourself in styrofoam before you go out, to protect yourself from, you've got a fucking bubble on your head, but we're talking about just being able to travel without risking some fucking moron killing you. I don't think that makes life more fucking exciting. I don't think my life is made more exciting by having to fucking drive on the road and possibly have some retard fucking sideswipe me and kill me and everybody I know that's in the car. That doesn't add like joie de vivre to my life. Super chat. Okay. Let's take a look. Good afternoon, Pual. How are the wife and kids? Well, I don't have a wife. The kid is doing okay. Right? Come here. Where you been? What are you up to over there? He's been chewing we got him this like horn. I think it's like an antler. And he's going fucking nuts on it. He's like trying to get all the little marrow out of it or whatever. Is that what you've been up to over there? You've been eating your bone? Where's your bone? Go get your bone. Get your bone. Where'd you put your bone? Oh, there's your bone. No, that's your rope. Go get your bone. You had the bone and then you grabbed the rope. This fucker. Come here. Give me that. What's called? Went too fast. Fuck, man. I keep missing super chats every time I look away, dude. Do you see? Human beings can't be Convince me you aren't just a bootleg TJ. No, I am. Why would I convince you otherwise? I'm dollar store TJ. So, Paul, I work in IT computer sales, and I can say the future looks incredibly bleak to me because I can assure you it won't stop with cars. Well, I mean, we'll see. Planes, yeah, I'd do that too. I mean, I don't really have a problem with air travel being automated. I don't really have a problem with anything being automated, honestly. Automation is just kind of the way we need to start moving. But at some point, it's going to require a paradigm change because we've already gotten to the point where unions have been weakened to the point, like, you used to be able to support a family on a minimum wage job. A minimum wage job in the 50s or 60s or whatever could pay the bills. A minimum wage job now doesn't even support the person working the job. And that's going to continue to get worse. And eventually it's going to reach this point of unsustainability. And some huge societal change is going to happen in one direction or another. We are going to either have to give up our idea of what makes a human being worthwhile. Which right now, the American idea of what makes a human being worthwhile is how hard and how much they work. That is the American ideal. You come to America and you just work your fucking self into the ground chasing that dream. Automation removes the need for that kind of work. but it doesn't remove people from the equation. So we are going to have to come up with some other way to judge the value of a person's life and the compensation of that person. Because we're no longer going to be able to push people into jobs. There's going to be no jobs. So I mean, in my mind, that could go a number of ways. That, like, fucking almost inevitable future, what happens societally could go a number of ways. I mean, there are good outcomes and there are pretty dark outcomes from what I can see. Where's the ice cream? You don't get any ice cream, bitch. I asked if you wanted it. Okay, I said, who wants ice cream? I didn't say, come here to get free ice cream. Okay, you didn't read the title. You got scammed. Yeah, the title's just a rhetorical question. Who wants ice cream? Of course you want it. You've been scammed. You've been scammed by the best. See, look, some people are giving you fucking ice cream in the chat. There you go. Middle-aged, yeah, dude. Don't put too much stock in the function of smart machines. What? Don't you put too much stock in the function of smart machines? I'm getting a panacea vibe. Well, I mean, look, yeah, it might be a very, very long time until there's literally nothing for a human being to do that a machine couldn't do better. But if you don't think that we're inexorably building towards that, you just, I guess, I don't know. I feel like at that point you would have to not be paying attention to the vast leaps that technology and automation have taken in the last 50, 60 years in this country and worldwide. And if you think that that's just going to all of a sudden pump the brakes, it's just, all signs show that it's just going to continually accelerate. I mean, technology has just hit a point of boom that has no sign of stopping. And companies are going to be looking for creative ways to save money. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to get rid of your workforce and replace them with automated labor. And nobody's going to stop them from doing that. Because it's just absolutely fucking, the pedal is to the metal. So, I'm just kind of calling it like I see it, you know. The one thing that really distinguishes us and elevates us as a species on this planet is our ability to use and invent and create technology. It's got to be outside of ourselves. That's it. I wonder if Elon Musk smells like Musk. Maybe. Maybe he do. I don't know. Unions are not weakened, they're just corrupt. Stating otherwise is a lie. Okay. Alright, buddy. Look, I'm not going to deny that some unions are corrupt, but if you're going to deny that unions and the power of unions hasn't been weakened over the years via national and state level legislation, then I don't know what to fucking tell you, dude. I just don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're gonna fundamentally ignore it, like, I'm not trying to ignore that unions are corrupt. Like, there are some unions out there, and probably always have been, that have engaged in some shady shit. Anytime you get a bunch of people and a bunch of money together, there's going to be shady shit. But the idea behind unions is something that's worth protecting. And it's not like what unions are there to protect people from isn't rife with corruption as well. So I think that workers are undebatably better off in this country because of the unionization of labor. And the fact of the matter is that it was easier to pay your bills on a normal job in this country when unions were stronger. And that's it. Wall Street investors get paid too much and actual productive workers. Well, that's part of the problem as well, but that's a problem of capitalism. I mean, capitalism is based around, the principle that money creates money. Takes money to make money. You ever heard that? When you have a system that's based on endless accumulation, and a system that's based around assigning value to a currency and then distributing that currency unevenly to people, there are always going to be people that are just constantly looking to get more and more and more and more and more and more and more of it. And so jobs are going to spring up that require very little effort, that have a huge turnaround, because now you're not even really dealing with, hey, I get a paycheck. Now you're just manipulating the market. Now you're just taking money and you're moving it from one place to the other and making a fucking killing. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, dude. It just can't be. It can't be that way. And I think the proof is in the pudding that it can't be that way. Some of you may be in here are a little young to remember, but in between 2006 and 2008, we had one foot on a banana peel and the other foot hanging out over the chasm, dude. The whole fucking world almost ended. The entire global economy almost ate shit. And it was due to just the natural function of capitalism. If there's a law standing in the way between you making a bunch of money, what are you going to do? You're going to lobby for the weakening of that law. You're going to throw a bunch of your fucking money at politicians to get them to neuter that law so that you can make money. And that's why 2006, 2007, 2008, the world almost fucking collapsed. Deregulation of the fucking stock market and banking industry led to a point where banks were just endlessly repackaging shitty failed mortgages into these big wherever they were called, CDOs, I think they were called, collective debt obligations, and then selling them to each other, as this giant storm of debt collected with absolutely no way to pay it. But everybody was making money, so keep it going. And then whoops, the bill came due. And it turned out that a lot of these giant, trusted, respected financial institutions were basically paper tigers. They were houses of cards facing down a headwind. All of that fucking old edifice and all of that old fucking Wall Street fucking columns and all of that old antiquity. We've been here since fucking 1902, man. All of that shit just fucking evaporated because their entire business model was based around the manipulation of debt. So, well, I mean, corporatism is just an offshoot of capitalism. It's a logical offshoot of capitalism, especially unrestrained capitalism. Which, you know, we don't operate on a completely unrestrained capitalistic. You know, we don't. It's not completely unrestrained, but it's close enough. It's close enough for fucking cronyism and corporatism to have made their natural offshoot. Yeah, I'm not a communist either, and I think that Bolshevism is, under certain circumstances, a natural offshoot of communism. I'm not advocating for communism either. Doesn't work. Do you think the bankers who killed themselves deserve it? I don't know how you deserve suicide. I don't know. Not my call to make. I must detach myself from your voice to piss. Maybe I should end it while that guy's gone. Just so he comes back and he's like, no! I can honestly say TJ and Paul are the closest family I've ever had, and I've never met them. Whoa, dude. Neckbeard family, dude. I think actual monetary value needs to be assigned to people, not just blocks of metal like gold. Well, I mean, look, in capitalism, it's got to be scarcity is the order of the day, right? It's got to be something that's scarce. That's, you know, the gold-backed dollar when it was backed by gold. You know, I guess was a sensible way to barter for goods. But fiat currency, that's just so that just kicks the door wide open to currency manipulation. It kicks the door wide open to debt manipulation. Nothing's been done, by the way. Really no actions were taken other than to give a bunch of money to these banks so that they could bail themselves out. A bunch of money, by the way, funded by American taxpayers. So that's the change was. They were rewarded for fucking up the international economy. Oh, you guys got yourselves into a fucking pickle? Here you go. Here's a bunch of money. Pay your debts. Keep your business going. Yeah, go ahead. What other business? Like, let's say some fucking dude owns a little fucking car dealership or something. And he gets drunk. Every day. He's there drunk. The cars he has are jalopies. He's poured every cent of his fucking life into this. And he's on the fucking verge of failing due to his own incompetence and greed and then avariciousness and stupidity. In what fucking world does the government show up to that guy and go, hey, buddy, looks like you're having a kind of hard time. You in debt? Yeah. Made a bunch of stupid purchases, drank away your savings. Here you go. On the American people. Just get yourself out. Get yourself back on your feet. Keep your business open. You're watching my stream while extracting DNA? Cool. 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 Yep. The issue in behavior stems from where people come from. Africa, for example, the high heat reduces lifespan, lowers blood pressure, makes people sluggish, and zaps energy. Yeah, dude. African people are all lazy and sluggish and have short lifespans and shit, dude. Yep. mean, I'm not claiming to be some fucking master of economics or something. My criticisms are very broad and I think very common sense based. I don't believe, like, it's just absolutely unconscionable to me that it's 2017 and no substantive legislation has taken place that would stop banks from engaging in this kind of risky debt collection and investment. They're just allowing them to do it again. And they're going to. Because that's where the money is. There's a pile of money over here, but there's a bigger pile of money over here. And as long as I'm allowed to chase that bigger pile of money, I'm going to do it. Even if it means destabilizing the entire fucking global economy, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to keep doing it. But, I mean, that's proof positive right there that your government is purchased. That's it. What other reason would reasonable people have to not make a fucking law preventing these financial institutions from almost killing us all again? The only answer that I can come up with that makes any sense is that the people making the laws also work for the bank. And that's pretty close to the goddamn truth. That's the only way I can see that happening. And that's what goes. Do an impersonation of a televangelist. No, I don't want to do. I'm not doing impersonations, dude. You're not proud to be white. I'm not proud of anything that I don't have direct control over. You know, I didn't go through some fucking obstacle course as a sperm to get to the white column, you know. I'm just, why would you ever be proud of something like that? Doesn't make any sense. Ugh. Paul is so fat he sat on the iPhone and created the iPad. Oh, snap. Unfortunately, like, you know, technology doesn't work that way, bro. It doesn't flatten out like a pancake. It's not malleable, you see. But it still makes sense, dude. It still makes sense. No point to be proud of skin color. Yeah, I really don't think there is a point. You control being white. It's called tanning. Oh, okay. Paul is so fat, I'm genuinely worried about his health. That genuine concern shines through, man. It shines through. Like the light of the sun, dude. Like the sun on my face for 1,000 years, dude. The light of that concern just shines in you, man. How's the weight loss going? It's going. It continues. At least you ain't boogie fat. I don't really do at least I ain't. At least I mean, I do at least I'm not Brett Keane. That's really the only at least I'm not that I engage in. You know what I mean? Boogie's a nice guy. Goose. You sad fucking troll. Quit being a dick. Yeah, at least I'm not Yeb, dude. Please clap. Please. Boogie's depressing. I don't find him all that depressing. I laugh at Boogie quite often. I think he's pretty funny. Still going to the gym? Yep. Went on Sunday. Planning on going again this week before next Sunday. Trying to hit it at least twice a week. Get a good workout. Paul's the least autistic, but the most socially awkward. Like, I don't know where this idea that social awkwardness comes with me, but it really doesn't. I'm probably the most social of the peasants. In fact, I've had all of the dudes get, like, annoyed with me because I strike up conversations with people. So, yeah, that one's probably a little off base. Do 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 do. Yeah, okay, buddy. Dude, this Chicano in here is an angry dude. We have an angry Chicano, dude. An angry Latino in here. It's like everything I say, I'd be like, dude, this fucking weather's nice today. He'll be like, no, it isn't, you fat fuck. Yeah, there he is, dude, a Chicano. Are you a Chicano, dude? Are you a Chicano, man? Why are you so salty? Why are you so angry at the world today, Chicano? Are you a mestizo, dude? Viva la raza, dude. Orale, Holmes. Hey, let me, now that we've established that you're a fucking Chicano, let me ask you a question, B. Why are you acting like such a fucking pussy in here, eh? Why are you acting like such a fucking pussy, eh? Like my fucking girlfriend doesn't bitch as much as you do, eh? And she's got fucking tits and a pussy, man. You got balls hanging down below your dick, eh? You got a set of fucking cojones? Or you got a pair of pussy flaps, eh? Because you talk like you got a pair of fucking pussy flaps, eh? And I'm not trying to fucking front either, man. I'm just calling it like I see it, eh? Que no? Why don't you man up, eh? How about that? Dude, Chicanos, dude. I know how to talk to Chicanos, man. Chicanos. I broke up with this girl about a year ago. I found out her new boyfriend doesn't treat her right, and I got mad about it. Does that mean I still love her? Well, whatever, dude. You don't if you're in a relationship with somebody and you genuinely care about them, you probably just... I don't stop caring about people. I've been in 2 or 3 reasonably long-term relationships before the one I'm in now that I think really counted as, people that I loved. And that care and concern for that person doesn't just go away because I'm not with them. It doesn't mean that I'm in love with them still. It just means that, I'm a human being. It's my favorite Smashing Trumpkins song. Smashing Trumpkins? I do like Cherub Rock, dude. I don't know if it's my favorite. I do like Cherub Rock. What's your favorite healthy foods? I like vegetable wise, I like broccoli. I like cauliflower. I like carrots. I like healthy vegetable soups and shit. Minestrone soups and veggie soups. Tomato soups. What other healthy kind of stuff do I like? I like carrots don't make you fat, retard. Artichokes, yeah, dude, I like artichoke. Artichoke, pretty dank. Can you show us a starving child? A starving child. Eating too many carrots can turn you orange. Yeah, maybe he's a carrot eater. Artichokes. Artichokes. Paul used to be clean cut. Now he's a hairy stoner. What happened? I stopped cutting my hair. And that's... I missed another super chat. Do Skooma and Hail Sithis. Okay. Okay, I can get with that. I can get behind that. Moon sugar is good shit. Okay. I haven't even looked at the Steam summer sale yet, dude. Is there one going on? Is it happening, man? Is it happening? Yeah, it is. Looks like it's happening. Today's deals. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Why'd they disappear? There we go. Okay. What do they got? Ghost Recon, meh. Planescape Torment, the Tides of Numenaria, whatever, blah, 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 nah. Mafia 3, meh. Call of Duty, meh. Hyperlight Drifter looked kind of cool. Super hot, but it's not really on that great of a fucking sale, so meh. I mean, I don't really see. Let me look at my wish list and see what's on sale. Ooh, dude, Grey Goo is on sale for $4.79. I might get that. That's like 84% off. That's crazy. Grey Goo, dude. Sonic Generations is on sale for $4.99. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like I'll probably pick up a couple of things on this sale. I don't know. We'll see. Grey Goo is the most painfully generic shooter you've ever tried. It's not a shooter. Is it? Pretty sure Grey Goo is yeah, it's an RTS. It's not even a shooter. When am I going to give you the suck? When's good for you? When's good for you, bro? I've added like so many DP fans to my Steam and shit that, like, looking through my friends' recommendations and shit, there's so many people that have Brett Keane as an avatar. Just pictures of the manatee. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, so I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for chilling.